A day in the life of a digital nomad in Malaga, Spain. Today was a work day, but we had a little adventure planned beforehand. Was just as shocked to see a Dunkin' in Spain as I was to see a Tim Hortons earlier in the week, but we snagged one because it had been almost 2 months at this point that I had been in the US, and I do love my Dunkin'. I was headed out on a tour of Camino del Rey, which was about an hour bus ride from Malaga. The bus dropped us off, and then we had to walk through this tunnel where we were then released into like the park area that Camino del Rey is in. They do make everyone there wear helmets due to falling rocks, so I looked super cute this whole day, as you can imagine. But the questionable helmets were totally worth it for these views. It was absolutely incredible, just beyond beautiful. Now basically, I'm probably not going to explain this very well, but this is like an old hydro plant site. So these trails that we were on were originally for the workers to service the hydro plant, and now they do tours on it because it's no longer a thing, I think, question mark, I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's how I remember it. It was basically just a scary but easy hike with the most incredible views everywhere you look. The whole entire thing I did was guided as well. You can do it by yourself, but because it was far away from the city and a little sketchy, I wanted to do the guided version. So along the way, you make some stops and the tour guide tells you what you're looking at. The heat had dropped a bit from the 38 degrees that it was on the weekend, so it actually wasn't too bad, and there was a lot of spots that were shaded. Some areas of the path were definitely a little bit sketchier than others. Some, it feels like you're going to fall to your death at any moment. Some people in my group were really playing it fast and loose with their phones over the edge, but because I had literally just had mine stolen in Barcelona, I was being a lot more careful. After a couple hours of walking, we had almost made it to the main attraction, which is basically this really sketchy bridge that we all walk across that is hundreds of feet in the air, I think. I can't remember exact height, but very high. I didn't film on the bridge because it definitely was a bit sketchy, and I'm a big baby and didn't want to lose my phone, so didn't get the money shot, but it was very cool. And I enjoyed the moment. Then we headed back down through to this little campsite where they have all these little food stands at the end, and back on the bus. By early afternoon, I had made it back to my Airbnb just in time to start my work day. I then worked for the rest of the day and night out on the balcony. Then when it got real dark and the bugs came out, I came in my room to finish the work day. Not sure what is going on with my face here, but looks a little scary. And that is all. Just finished a long work day right from my little Airbnb room.